Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
That folks, John Shelby. It's the New York. Ready to go now, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And we're underway from St. Louis.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Rips one to right. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Juan Soto looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Whoa, there's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off. Soto aboard here at first with nobody out.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to Bogaerts. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Shohei Ohtani. Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ohtani with a homer in his last game. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That's ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it goes just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Payoff pitch. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes Manny Machado. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. This one in the air right field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Shohei to the plate and scores. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte. On the ground, Holiday gets it to first. They get the out on Marte. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto has a beat on it, and there's one down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Xander Bogaerts, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Sliced hard, but foul. And the 0-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second, Julio Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Ball 1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Ball that's outside.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in the dirt, and he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
Batting ninth, catcher Salvador Perez.
One out, runner at second. Salvador Perez up now for the Mets. One out, a runner at second here at the top of the second.
Ball 2.
Now
Ball
one
3.
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike one. Perez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. Three-two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Can't glove it cleanly. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. She'll still come home with it, but it's offline. And they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one fouled hard the other way. Oh, 1 now.
0-1. Ball.
That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. Out of here into the visitors bullpen. Tatis blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Late swing, foul to the left.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Carson Fulmer won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's 0 for 1. Yarborough, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Grounds one to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And there's 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the second. Here's Royce Lewis. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
A dive, he's got it. Throw to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. Runner on at first with one gone. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's going to be Jackson Holliday.
Oh, that pitch is out. No, inside.
Close
Nope,
one,
that's a ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
De La Cruz on to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the third inning. Manny Machado up now for the Mets. Swing and a pop-up. Goldie. And there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time up. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So 2 down. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1.
Hey!
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 7-0. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there. A hitter's nightmare.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here is Goldschmidt.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball, that's outside. Nope, inside. Ball 2.
That misses the zone,
Bam.
and the count is 3-1. Foul ball. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. 2 up, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. Here comes X to the plate. Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. On to the 4th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Salvador Perez. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
That one to first. Goldie takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning. There's the Cardinal DH, Jake Burger.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Lewis stands in now and watches strike 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Canzone in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Up the middle. Marte sends it to first, and he has thrown 4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Up the middle, Holiday whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one ripped. And that's just foul. Ohtani, the former Rookie of the Year, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The Mets up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. Slow roller up the middle. Bogarts on the run, sends it over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Manny Machado. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the back here in St. Louis. Well, we saw what he could do last outing, and once again, he's making it look easy, Singy.
Yeah, excellent job keeping these hitters guessing up there. We'll see if he can keep this going.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played it, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention, even if you're sitting on the pitch. Good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Not close with that one. 2-2.
Foul.
On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Marte for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Ketel Marte up now for the Mets. On the ground to the left. 1 pitch and 1 out. Julio Rodriguez up now for the Mets.
Hey!
The Mets up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
De La Cruz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Chop back up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly. The throw to first. 3rd out, and that ends. Back here in St. Louis, and now the Cardinals catcher, Will Smith. Fastball for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Bogarts up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Hey!
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right.
Marte, there's 1.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Berger in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Lewis in the box now. Takes strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Machado. Here's Marte for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. David Morgan. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Here's the 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. That one is gone. Salvador Perez the opposite way. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Warner Chacin, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Inside 3-2 the count. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Tatis runs. Soto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's ball 2.
Almost got him. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here's Ohtani. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. That's not coming back.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. Manny Machado up now for the Mets. Bounced up the middle. Bogarts on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Sets him down on strikes. Inning over. Although this game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Aye.
Late swing, foul to the left. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Holiday.
Manager out of the pitching change here. Drew Smith.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Fires over to Guerrero, and now two gone. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy, and that's in there at the knees for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now. That one just misses. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. So one left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hit hard, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped up. Bogarts settles underneath it, and there's one away. One out man at first, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. His second homer of the night. So up next for New York, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Jimmy Herget.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tapped softly on the ground. Holiday. Off balance throw in time.
Up next for the
Juan
Mets,
Soto
right
now.
fielder,
He's got a
Juan
couple homers
Soto.
already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a base hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero
Ball,
Jr.
that's inside.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Paul Goldschmidt. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Smith, in his 8th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. In for a strike, and a count 1-2. Got him. 1 out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The Cards with a lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Machado throws to first in time. 2 away. And the batter will be Xander Bogaerts. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now here's the Mets DH. Shohei Ohtani. Base knock center field. And a good start to the inning. Manny Machado up to the plate. Shohei on the go. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Ketel Marte up now for the Mets. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. That one ripped, but foul. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from third to add on.
Next for the Mets,
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Rodriguez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Runner on the move. And that's a base hit. Marte around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Salvador Perez. To short, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Got him.
Here's
That's out.
Holiday for one. On to Goldschmidt. That's two. Bottom 9. Now it's the DH, Jake
Hey.
Berger. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field.
Ball one.
Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lewis at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis,
Ball.
Dominic Canzone. The 1-0. There's the strike at the knees. Fouled off left side. Smith is just 1 strike away. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
This one ends 15-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.